Yeah, I think so. It was a little bit of a slow wicket. I think we said anywhere around 160 were in the game. So to get 175, we're pretty happy with. Maybe we could have got a bit more, but it certainly got a little bit harder to bat. And with the size of the boundaries here, it's obviously not the biggest of grounds, so you're never out of a game chasing. But yeah, we were fairly happy with 175. Yeah, without doubt. I mean, if we look at the competition so far, I think we batted really, really well as a group. You know, the game against Pretoria, we had a little bit of a blip, but I thought the way the boys responded today, I thought was exceptional. Tom Abel played one of the best innings I've seen on a fairly slow pitch, and he was well supported by Marker and Stubbs. Yeah, so it was a very good all-round performance. Well, there's a little bit of chat of playing your natural game, and I think the boys can take a lot of confidence from how they've played in this tournament so far. So, you know, we don't do too much talking as a group. Just keep reminding ourselves that we're doing things well at the minute, and I think the boys showed today that they played really well, and sort of keep riding that momentum we have at the minute. I think the nature of the pitch there, you probably, you know, as a team, you want to get ahead in the power play because, you know, in the middle can be a little bit slow and the game can slow down a little bit. But I said, yeah, a couple of big wickets of Curran and Rickleton, obviously, who's been in exceptional form. But we knew that, you know, a new batter coming in was never going to be easy on that wicket. But as I said, it's not the biggest of grounds, and sometimes, you know, half a hit can go for six. So we knew that we were never safe. I thought, you know, all the bowlers put in a fantastic performance there. But we fly tomorrow to Johannesburg, and then I think we've got a couple of days off and don't play till Wednesday. So, yeah, we've had a fairly tiring schedule this last sort of week, sort of travel play, and so yeah, we don't play till Wednesday now. So I'm sure the boys are looking forward just to have a couple of days off and refresh for 3 huge games. Yeah, obviously a very good team playing good cricket. But you know, as are we, you know, we're a very tight group. You know, very close, all sort of get on really well and play for each other. So there's a lot of fight in our group and in that changing room, and obviously when you win it makes it a lot easier. But as I said, yeah, we've got 3 huge games left, yeah, against some, you know, very dangerous teams in Johannesburg and Paarl. Now, as I said to a few of the boys, that's probably one of the, well, if not the best atmosphere that I've ever played in front of. It was phenomenal. The crowd were exceptional. I mean, you know, when I came here, they all talked about how good the crowd was, and yeah, to experience that today was one of the best atmospheres I've ever played in front of. Yeah, it's obviously very difficult. You know, I think he won the final for us last year. He's a very good player, very dangerous player. But you know, sport is a funny game. Injuries come about, loss of form can come about. But I think that's where, as a group, we're very tight and very together. You know, there's not just an 11 that play. There's a whole squad that, you know, that have to make this work. And yeah, it's not just the 11 that go out and play. It's the whole 15 or 16 in the squad and all the backroom staff as well.
Yeah, obviously tough. We've had a couple of close encounters already this campaign, and you know, we haven't come out on the right side of it, so we're going to have to go back to the drawing board. I think Sunrisers, all in all, they outrun us, to be honest with you. It wasn't a skill issue. I think they just were a little bit hungrier than we were today. And that showed in the way they ran between the wickets with bat in hand. It got them the extra 15-20 runs, which eventually we lost by 4 runs. So hard to take. We're going to have to reflect, look at ourselves, every individual within the group. Fortunately, this campaign is still within our hands. So, you know, we will have to do a little bit of soul searching and find something within. And because this is a franchise that, you know, there's a lot of expectations, and you know, on us and the players. So, you know, we've got the talent. It's about summoning up the will to go forward in this tournament. I mean, this is a tight competition. It's a game of small margins. Ultimately, I just mentioned where the game was won or lost. You know, if you look at the data and the stats, they outrun us. They had 22s. We had something like 4. You know, so the big difference. You know, when you lose by 4 runs, it's quite hard to take. You know, so from that perspective, yeah, it is a hard one to take, but we're still in a position to qualify, and that's the positive. You know, but we've got to start entering the race now. Oh, we would have batted first as well. We would have liked a little bit more, but we thought we had the ability to chase. Like I said, the difference was the running between the wickets. You know, you can't delve too deep in it. We got run today. You know, I don't think it was a case of skill. We hit boundaries at important times, but they just had a little bit, few more twos. So we're going to have to find a way to lower our dot ball percentage with finding the fence, and that's going to give us the extra 20-30 runs every innings that we're looking for. I mean, there's always positives, but at the end of the day, we didn't get over the line. You know, second time against the same team, so we didn't quite learn our lessons. You know, we need to go look back and find out why that is. So, yeah, there are positives. I think Devil Brever's getting runs, you know, hitting a few boundaries. Yeah, he got out to the end, but he hasn't had a great tournament. But, you know, for him to see the ball sail will give him a lot of belief going forward. So, you know, that was good. It was even though we didn't get over the line, I thought we stayed up with the rate exactly like we wanted to. I think they, you know, Patrick Kruger's over, we needed it to be big, and he closed the over down well. So Bartman also, the no ball, he closed the over down well. So there were key moments, but at the end of the day, like I said, they just got way too many twos, and that just speaks to their willingness to do the tough stuff a little bit more today. I mean, I look at them at training, I can't question their commitment. You know, human beings need to be inspired. You know, I think they're pretty motivated as a group. So it's just once you start losing the close games, you know, the soul searching starts. But we got to stick together as a group. I think that's the most important thing. Win or lose, you got to stick together. You know, these franchise tournaments come through thick and fast. Players play them all over the world. So at the end of the day, for me, the biggest thing is that we stick together now and we show a bit of resilience in this competition. I don't need to do anything. I think there's a lot of proud cricketers in that room. They want to, and they got to, you know, reflect on their own personal performances and what they can bring to the team to help us get over the line at the end of the day. So, yeah, those are the things that we'll look inside. You know, we're not going to look for excuses outside. We'll look inside. We'll come up with solutions and we try and implement. So, you know, we're disappointed where we sit in the tournament, but like I said, it's still in our own hands. You know, last year Sunrisers qualified with 4 wins. You know, and managed to win the competition. So, you know, the bit of luck and a bit of right inspiration and trying to get the little things right, we can do it.